Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today it's just going to be a very quick vid on some of the new special rewards and prizes that we got from this year's special Moonfire Faire event for 2019. Now for most of these items you will have to buy them from Costa del Sol during the Moonfire Faire event. So please keep in mind that these items will be up for sale for just a little while. They are not going to be up here for long, and once they're gone, once this event goes away, you'll have to wait until next year before you'll be able to buy them from the Mog Station. So you better get them now while you still can. Even if you may not have room for it, I would suggest just getting it and putting it into storage just in case. Okay, so first we're going to be starting off with the housing items. Now there are 3 housing items that came out this year. 2 of them are outdoor housing items and the other one is indoor. It's for a poster. For the poster it will cost only 1 Faire voucher, so that should be very easy for you to get. The other 2 items are for 2 vouchers each. In fact, most of the items are going to be at least 2 vouchers. So we'll be starting things off with the poster. Now they tend to give out posters every year, just kind of artwork for the special events, and as you can see, it looks like this is actually the artwork that we got last year for when the Moonfire Faire came out. So not as elegant as some of the other posters that we get, but it is fun and cheerful and just something that you can keep up around summer. Now for the next item here is actually one of the 2 outdoor housing items, and it's actually a pool. So yeah, I think everyone kind of had like one of those inflatable pools while they're growing up. This one is kind of fancy. It's really cute. You can just sit down and enjoy lounging back in your own inflatable pool for a while. Just something to enjoy on a really hot day. Now for this other item though, it's another outdoors item, but I really do like this one. Probably my favorite of the 3 housing items. It's actually the wind chime stand, and like it looks like, it's just a stand that holds a bunch of different but very playful, very cute wind chimes upon it. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I kind of expected it to be just a little bit smaller, but I'm not complaining because, yeah, I really do like it. I really do enjoy it. And I was actually wondering when we would actually be able to get like some wind chimes, because you see them in Doma along with pinwheels, and I was really hoping that we would be able to get some of those items eventually, but I think it's a really nice touch. So once again, all 3 of these items can be bought from the fair crier in Costa del Sol, and you just have to trade Faire vouchers for them. And if you don't have room for them in your yard, or you don't even have a house yet, I suggest putting them kind of in storage until you do. Now as for the gear that we'll be getting, we actually have quite a handful of them. We have 4 pieces of headgear, 3 pieces of chest gear, and 1 for footwear. So we are going to be starting off with the chest pieces, just because. And we have here the red Moonfire Happy. So what we have here first is the red Moonfire Faire Happy, and this is actually going to be sold for 2 vouchers, and this actually costs for 2 vouchers, so it's actually bright red, it's cheerful, it's really nice, and probably one of my favorites out of the 3. The next one is the white Moonfire Happy, and I also enjoy this one too. It's a little bit more elegant, I suppose, a little bit more stylish, a little more fancy. You see the black and reds all kind of striped across it, and really good for summer wear. And for the last one, it's probably the plainest of the 3. It's the black Moonfire Faire Happy. As well as she's wearing the Moonfire Hachimaki, which is kind of like a braided rope just tied around the head. So that's another item that you get from completing the quest line. As for the other headpiece gears, we actually have them in the form of masks. So here's the first one. You can see what it looks like with the visor up and down. And we have the painted Namazu mask. And you can see what they look like with the headpiece up or down. I do enjoy it. I do think that it's really a nice addition. The next piece is probably my favorite of the headgears. It's the painted white Mughal mask, and you can actually see that these are in fact Mughal masks, and you can see what they look like both up and down, and they are painted very elegantly here in the form of a white Mughal, and I think it's just precious. It's adorable. I really do enjoy that one. And this last one here is the And this last one is the painted black Mughal mask. So it's just like the previous one, except the colors are different. They have a black Mughal face here, painted with gold around the edges, and a little bit of the red on the cheeks and nose, which is kind of a really nice contrast if you really look at the two masks together side by side. And finally, we have this last piece, which is also the third item you get from completing the quest for the Moonfire Faire, the Moonfire Tie, which is a kind of footwear. And you can actually see a little bit here on her character. So anyway, those are just the basic rundown of the very special items that we got this year. I really do enjoy them. I'm already kind of color coordinating and finding new outfits to mix and match. So I do hope that everyone is enjoying the Moonfire Faire, and hopefully you'll all end up getting everything you want before it goes away. Getting the Moonfire vouchers is very easy. It should take you like 20 minutes to get everything if you really want it. And even if you don't have room for it, you can always just store it for now, because you never know when exactly what's going to come up and when you're going to want it. It's always nice to have it on hand. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and once again, I hope everyone's enjoying the Moonfire Faire. I'll probably be seeing you somewhere around Costa del Sol. So, until next time!